the dogs?
They're alright.
Welcome to Cloud Dancer Speaks. Right. I could go on and continue again where I left off, but I'm not going to do it. Because Dark Raven One has put on an excellent video on Sol. How you can live without money. You have all fallen into that little trap, haven't you? A man can work 3 hours a day for the community, whether it is dressmaking, tailoring, or gardening, whatever skill he has. If the community do this, then what do you need money for? Oh, what's that I hear you say? Transport? Have you never heard of a push bike? But I can't ride a push bike. Well, get a three-wheeler, get a trike then. The roads can be repaired the same way. If a village with 1,000 people worked 3 days, that's 3,000 hours of work could be done for the community. And what does our beloved government do? In their great brain, they offer it as an incentive punishment. If you've been a boy, you've got to do community service. Why not do it? Because you want to do it, because you're interested in the people. That way you need very little money to live on. I'm not saying that money is done away with completely, because there's obvious things that you can't do, that you do need. But they could be sold at very small amounts, at economic rate, if you like. A friend of mine went to, where did he go, love? Spain, was it?
Yeah.
He went to Spain with his wife. He had a 4-course meal in Spain for the total sum of €25. Come to Ireland and have a 4-course meal for 2, and it will cost you something nearly 200. There's something wrong here somewhere, isn't there? Come on. The restaurants are moaning that they're not getting sufficient custom. What the hell do they expect at those prices? Secret is work for the community. Whatever skill you have, whether it's medicine, whether it's a doctor, whether it's therapist, or whatever. This government and yours has rested on their laurels, stealing off the slaves that are earning the trap of money. Who invented this idea of money in any case? Who brought it up? The Sumerians.
The Anunnaki.
And the Sumerians are the Anunnaki. Well, they were led by the Anunnaki. We have definite proof now. We have concrete proof. We have a plan. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? I have a dream. No, 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 I won't go there. If not, think about it. Think of your children, your grandchildren. Think of their heritage of growing up into this world of mayhem. That all they think about is fast cars, television, and all high-tech equipment, which is not necessary at all. Yes, we have our technicians here. Our son is a technician for electronic breakdown. And we use our computers to be able to talk to you like this, be able to communicate with you. Same way in the old days we used telephones. How many of you remember the stick telephones, the wind-up gramophones? How many? How many used to have walks in the park? How many? But the earth gives. The earth has properties that can heal you and can sustain you. You say, who's going to build our houses? Same thing applies. But what about the land? What about the land? You can't own land, you can't own houses. When you eventually leave this world, you'll leave it behind. More than likely, the corporation or the council will grab it up and utilize it for extorting more money. They're even making you pay for water, the most valuable resource we have on this planet. It's 72% water. And what they're doing? They're charging you for it. This, to me, is lunacy. You need water to live. Go 1 week without fluids and you'll be in a very, very sick state. If not, you'll have expired. So they now charge you money for water. In England, they charge you money for flushing a toilet. Come on, folks. Those who are in Ireland would think this preposterous. Jesus, I get the word out. So who is benefiting out of all this? Your taskmasters, your slaves, your slave masters at the top. They're called government officials. As someone once said, it doesn't matter who you vote for, the bastard government still gets in. Well, I've got news for you. In Africa, there are parts of Africa which are doing away with the idea of money, and they're surviving. They're happy. The more money you have, the more misery you seem to accumulate. I have actually seen this in my own life with my parents, with my father. When he hadn't any money, he was the happiest man you could wish to meet. As soon as he acquired money, he went power hungry. He warped. He went absolutely do-daddle. Money. Money is not the root of all evil, it is evil. It is instigated to bind you, to become slaves to the system, which is not really necessary. I know I wanted to talk of more spiritual things today, but I thought talking of work, or why we work, would be more important. I'm too old to go out there and do anything for the community. All I can do is teach and educate and enlighten. That's all I can do. But there's a lot of young people out there. You just got to re-educate them, show them the way, show them the correct way. Learn to work with the land. Learn to work with Mother Earth. And perhaps there will be daylight soon. There are other little villages in England that are starting the same thing as what they did in Yorkshire. In South Africa, it's done on a bigger scale. This isn't a case of being, or a South African system. This became a case of a human system. And it is important that you realize this. We are to leave a heritage for the future of mankind. Your children, don't you care? Your grandchildren, don't you care? Don't you care that you want them to be in free power, free energy situation? It's there. In houses, in some houses in England, they're building in solar cells into the roof. Provides heating and keeps the place warm and gives you hot water. Once it's in, no more fuel bills. The old mariners on ships knew the way. They have their big sailing boats. They're 30, 40 footers. How is it powered? By wind. They have a wind generator on board. They knew the right way. The only people that don't seem to know the right way is those that are stuck in houses, grafting in offices, wanting to earn more money. Now look at the schools. How ludicrous. You send a child to school to learn. You spend a small fortune in money. Let him come home and say, right, there's a fork and a spade, go and turn the garden over and get the garden ready for planting. He'll look at you, his mouth will drop open, he won't know what the hell you're talking about.
14 minutes have passed now.
Okay, because they've given you so much knowledge about things that are worthless. Go to university, pay your 18,000 and learn economics, how to deal with money. Now this is getting bloody ridiculous. Why? Do you know there are children in Africa, they've stopped them going to school. They're more intelligent and more sensible by learning from their parents than those that have been to universities. They're practical. They learn practical things. You go to school, you learn history. Why? What? How is that going to help you in the future? You learn geography. Why? How is that going to help you in the future? You learn science, how to make bombs to kill people. Come on, folk. This is a ludicrous ideology. Outdated, outmoded, and it enslaves you to a system. Children shouldn't be going into school and trying to pass exams, getting bits of paper. They should be enjoying life. That's why they're a child. They should be enjoying life. Playing. Not this ludicrous system that we have. Okay. That's the end of my talk today. I haven't mentioned anything about Dark Raven One, poor thing. Oh, how she suffered.
Oh, you'll be suffering big time.
She's in bed at the moment.
No, I'm not.
In bed. And it's in the middle of the afternoon. And the birds are out. Everyone's out except Dark Raven One, who she's in bed snoozing.
No, I'm not.
But we love her to bits. And it'll soon be her birthday, so we're looking forward to that. We have a few things we want to do for her. Oh dear. Oh, I'll go back to bed. Our blessings are with each and every one of you. Namaste. Om Shanti.